Hey, thanks for joining this explainer. Today, we're jumping into a feeling I think pretty much everyone knows all too well. And we're going to look at some ancient wisdom that, believe it or not, might be the perfect fix for our crazy modern lives.
So let's just dive right in. Does your life ever feel, well, just like a storm? You know, a total whirlwind of things you have to do and things trying to get your attention, and it just never stops. One minute it's one thing, the next it's another, and it all happens so fast. You've got that endless stream of dings and buzzes coming from your phone.
And on top of that, the constant looming pressure of deadlines at work.
That whole mental juggling act, trying to manage projects and people and what everyone expects from you.
And then, let's be real, there's the nonstop social stuff or family drama that's always pulling you in a million different directions. It's just exhausting, isn't it? It feels like you're stuck right in the middle of this chaos with no way out. But what if you could find the calm, quiet center of that storm?
And that's exactly where Zen comes in. Now hold on, forget any ideas about complicated philosophy or having to run off to a monastery. For what we're talking about today, I want you to think of Zen as a practical toolkit for your mind. It's really just a down-to-earth way to handle all that chaos, simply by learning how to be fully present. It's not about escaping the world, it's about showing up in the world with a clear head and a steady heart.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Right. The very first tool in our kit is all about finding calm. This is the art of discovering that little packet of peace even when the storm is absolutely raging around you. And this is where it gets really practical really fast. You know, a classic Zen practice is to just watch your thoughts pass by like clouds without getting all wrapped up in them. But here's the thing, you don't need a special cushion for that. Picture this, you're stuck in a nightmare traffic jam. Your first instinct is to get angry, right? To fume. Instead, just put your phone down. Take 5 slow, deep breaths. In that moment, guess what? You're doing it. You're practicing Zen, right there in your car.
And get this isn't just about feeling calmer. It has a real biological effect on you. That little mindful pause you take in traffic literally changes your body's chemistry. Studies show that it can lower cortisol, that's your main stress hormone, shifting you out of that high alert, fight or flight mode and into a state of genuine calm. It really is like hitting a reset button for your brain. So instead of letting that traffic jam ruin your mood for the next hour, you take a moment, you interrupt that stress cycle, and you choose to start fresh right then and there. That tiny little shift can change the entire tone of your day. So creating that little bit of calm is the foundation. And from that foundation, we can build the second pillar, clarity. This is where you learn to cut through all of that mental clutter and fog. Zen has this great concept called a beginner's mind. It just means looking at things fresh, without all our usual knee-jerk reactions and baggage. So here's a modern story. You get a work email. You know the one. It's a little passive-aggressive. It just rubs you the wrong way. Your immediate impulse is to fire back a reply defending yourself. But with a beginner's mind, you pause. You just take a step back from that hot initial reaction and ask yourself one simple question.
Is what I'm about to do helpful? Is firing back that angry email really going to solve anything? Or is it just going to add more fuel to the fire? That one question is a superpower. It can stop a pointless fight before it even starts. It's like it cleans the foggy window of your emotions so you can actually see what's going on.
And the payoff here is huge. I mean, think about it. When you see things clearly, you make way better decisions. You stop wasting your precious energy on stupid arguments, and you can finally focus on what actually matters. And that leads to stronger relationships both at work and at home, and a whole lot less regret.
But here's the thing, calm and clarity, they aren't the final destination. This is a huge misconception about Zen, that it's all passive. It's not. It's about taking that calm and that clarity and moving forward with purpose. And that brings us to our third pillar, mindful action.
This really gets to the heart of what Zen is all about. Doing, not just thinking. The secret is to focus on one simple, tiny action at a time. So let's say you're procrastinating on a workout. We've all been there. Don't think about the whole hour-long ordeal. The task isn't go for a jog. The task is the very first, smallest step.
That's the mantra. Forget about the 3-mile run. Your only job right now is to tie your shoes and walk out the door. That small, mindful action is almost always enough to break through that feeling of being stuck and just get you started.
And what this shows us is that there are really 2 different ways to operate in life. You can be driven by impulse, just reacting to everything that comes your way, which pretty much always leads to burnout and stress and messy results. Or you can be driven by wisdom, acting from that place of calm and clarity we talked about.
And that's when your actions become focused, balanced, and incredibly effective.
So you see how these three pillars, calm, clarity, and action, all build on each other? When you put them together, Zen basically becomes your own personal mental gym. It's totally free, it's completely flexible, and it's a proven way to build the kind of resilience that we all need to navigate modern life.
And you know what the best part is? You can start right now, today. It doesn't have to be some huge life-changing commitment. Just try one of these things. Maybe it's sitting quietly for just 5 minutes, or maybe it's just pausing to notice one thing you're genuinely grateful for, and then taking one small action based on that feeling.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. When you look at your day, at that storm of things demanding your attention, what is the one small, mindful step you could take today to find your center?